Welcome to Whippoorwill Holler. I'm Miss Lori, and this is Mr. Brown. We live in the hills of Arkansas. We love the Lord. We love to cook, and we love to eat. We love to garden. We live a sustainable life. And every once in a while, we like to dance.
Well, I tell you, it's been 1 year, hasn't it?
It's been very interesting,
But it's
to
been
say the least.
but it's been a very good year. A very good year.
We have been so blessed this year in so many ways that you can't even describe how way we've been blessed. And it's because of our subscribers.
It's totally because of our subscribers, which, you know,
Who watch these old hillbillies.
yeah, and I like to call them family and friends is what I like to call them, but
Oh, man.
because that's what they've become, and it's because of y'all that we are still here and that we're able to still be here. And sometimes we just sit around and we're just like, I don't know. We just sometimes just can't believe it. And I tell y'all this all the time, we're always so humbled by it. I mean, we're just regular country people. We don't, and to get this far with, it's just been, well, it's been a blessing. So we want to thank everybody for giving us the 2021 that we've had.
Yes.
There's been ups and downs, but it's been mostly ups. The good Lord tells us we'll have trials and tribulations, and that's just what we need to expect. So every day is not going to be a bowl of cherries or a bouquet of roses, that's for sure.
It takes a lot of effort to do a YouTube channel, doesn't it?
It does, but it's worth it, I tell you.
A lot of effort. Maybe when you retire, it won't be so hard on us, reckon.
Yeah, it'll be a lot easier, but...
If we make it to retirement, right? Who knows?
We will. But we want to get on here and tell y'all before it gets here, before we get to going on our daily routine here, we want to get on here and we want to wish every one of y'all a happy, healthy, prosperous, good 2022.
And when you have them days, like we all have them days that we wonder. And I know there have been some people really suffering. And remember the good Lord on them days.
Which, He's always with us every day.
Remember Him every day. But
every
on
day,
them days, you always have, what I'm trying to say, you always have somebody to turn to.
Right. I always look up to the sky and just say thank you and just pray. And that being said, we've been seeing some pretty bad news, and we don't watch TV a lot, but we have been seeing some bad fire
in Colorado. Devastating fires. Devastating to a lot of people. I've heard over 600 homes. Like I say, I don't watch news a lot, but I have tried to look into it a little bit, and had 100-mile-an-hour winds with fire, and that's devastating.
And, we're just getting information that we see on our TV, so if y'all know anything different, please let us know, because, we want
I've
to...
actually looked it up on, basically on the internet, but, and they had a lot of big snows out there in the Sierra Nevada, I think Northern California, and some big snow. Interstate 80, I think, was shut down for 3 days, and that's all opened up now, I believe. But there was several people without power, elderly people without power out there.
Yeah, and we had our friend Chris and her husband got kind of stranded in that mess too. So with a lot of prayers and some good people helping them out, they got a place to stay and got home, thank goodness. So I tell you just never know.
Hi, Chris, if you're watching.
You just never know someday. But that fire, that's devastating. Very devastating.
I have fought fires in 30, 40-mile-an-hour winds. And I'm telling you,
I cannot imagine.
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it, and I can't imagine 100-mile-an-hour wind forcing a fire in a dry area.
No, I can't.
And they were in a drought, and it's bad, bad.
So prayers out for all the people that are affected by so much. But we mainly just wanted to get on here and send out prayers to all those people and to thank all of y'all.
Yes.
For making everything that we've done possible. And that's just the truth. Because y'all know that, of course, y'all know that Mr. Brown and I, we work off the homestead every day. So we're gone a lot of hours, but we try so hard to do what we do and to get it in there and get it edited and, just do the best that we can because we don't have high dollar
Ain't no high dollar equipment. I promise
equipment
that.
going on here for these.
We don't have nobody editing. This lady does all that.
No, and I do it on my phone. So if there's mistakes, all I can say is I'm sorry and I have to go on. But it's just, we're real people. This is a real channel, real stuff going on every day. And we never have time to get everything propped up and everything just, even when I'm cooking, sometimes I'm just like missing half of what I'm supposed to even have. And
just normal stuff.
So, I have to go back and make sure that I've got everything. And, as far as mic problems and stuff, I think a lot of people are watching us on TV. And when we watch it and I'm editing it, the sound is good. So I don't know what happens once I upload it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. But I do know that once the first minute or so that, I don't know about anybody else, but our videos, for some reason, the first few minutes or something, it's not streaming good or there's no sound. Because I know people say there's no sound. And then somebody say it's not streaming. And then all of a sudden, boom, there it is. So, we just
have to go back and watch it sometime.
You just have to go back. But
give it some time and go back. Because there's a lot of people, thousands of people trying to watch it too all of a sudden too. I don't know. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not.
I don't either. I don't know about all that stuff. But either way, we appreciate it. And we know it'll finally click and everything and get to going good. So that's just part of it. Because I tell you, there's just a lot to making a video. And, ours are not professionally done. So I'm so glad that y'all are patient with us and that y'all just know that we're just the real deal and that we just do everyday stuff.
Everyday stuff.
Everyday cooking.
And people watches it. I don't know.
But, yeah. Our last video, people, they enjoy watching me and you cook together, so we're going to start doing more of that. And I like it when you're helping me. It makes it easier on me. It's a lot more fun.
That's hard to do on work days, though, ain't
it? It is, but, sometimes we can get it in there. But we're fixing to have to go back to work. Monday, we both work at school, so for any of y'all that don't know what our jobs are, I was a cook in the cafeteria for years. I drove a school bus. I've been custodial. I've been a substitute teacher. You name it, I've done it without a degree. But right now I'm doing the clerking job and helping in the kitchen a little bit, but not none of the main cooking. The other girls do that. I do most of the clerking and just helping them out.
You try to keep their spirits going, don't you?
Try to keep their spirits going, yeah. Hey, we do good in there, so. And of course, Mr. Brown, he's got 25 jobs.
At least 25. School bus transportation director, school bus driver, school bus maintenance, and I've got a full day tomorrow making sure everything starts and no flats and all that stuff. And it's Friday, so that's what I'll be doing New Year's Day. I'll be trying to get everything ready. And
it's really supposed to be getting cold here, isn't it?
Supposed to be teens. In the teens Sunday morning and Monday morning. So Monday morning, trying to get all them old diesel buses started is gonna be cold.
I'm going to get my heavy coat out.
Speaking of, look here, this pretty pink sweater. That's her birthday present from her husband.
And it's not my birthday yet.
It's close.
You're going to freak him out. It's not my birthday yet, but yes.
January the 8th, you'll be 58 young.
Yes. Yes. That's okay because you're 2 years older than me.
I'm 60. I'm 3 years older for a little while, and then
Then you're 2 years older once I turn, when I have my birthday.
my birthday, which is also Elvis's birthday and all that.
That's true.
Who is possibly your cousin? Maybe we don't know for sure. A distant cousin.
I think I've talked about that before, and I tell them if every once in a while they see my upper lip kind of, they'll know that I am some distant relative.
Yes.
On my daddy's side. His mama, my grandma, on my daddy's side, yeah. But anyways, yeah, he bought me several little sweaters. I was needing them because I really didn't have anything for this winter. I'm not a clothes buyer. I don't buy clothes. I'd rather go buy pots and pans or dishes or a plant. That's why they see me and they're like, man, she needs to get some new clothes. But I'm just not one to buy clothes. I grew up hand-me-downs, and I've got
yard sales.
I've got nothing wrong about that, not one thing, because I'm telling you what, anything that I can save money on, I think's a good deal. But I think I got a new coat from the store at Christmas time or something, but so I'm just not a big clothes buyer. Even though I look at them and think, oh, that's pretty. And it's hard to find clothes for women my age, really.
I think pink that's my favorite color on her, pink.
And see, it's my least favorite, but he likes it, so.
I think she looks good in pink.
Anyways.
She looks good, but she looks good in pink.
Okay. Anyway.
Pretty woman.
We need to get you some new overalls.
Yeah. That'd be all right.
I think you can order them online, but
y'all know my favorite color, black and gray. I'm a gray person, buddy. I am a gray person. I got 20 shirts, black and gray. Everybody thinks I wear the same shirt every day, but that's all right.
That's what I told him. Or dark blue, navy blue. I mean, that's what he wears, so that's what I buy him. But that's okay.
I did buy a few little colors this last time, not much.
Now, your dress shirts that you wear to church, they're kind of different colors, so.
I dress up a little.
He does have a solid black dress shirt. I call it his Johnny Cash shirt.
Man in black.
Yeah.
Well.
But we did get out just a little bit yesterday, and the sun did finally come out just a little bit, so we went for a drive, and we went to one flea market.
Flea market.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought? I'd have never thought.
We didn't buy a whole lot, but I did get me an old rolling pin that I wanted another old one, not to use, but just to show and tell. And in fact, I think it's old enough that the part that you roll your dough, I mean, it's uneven.
It's warped.
I should have had it. I should have showed it to him. But anyways, I got a book on grains, different grains and stuff. It was a $3 book, and I wanted it. In fact, we'll probably do a video on that, do a good reading on that and the different grains and just different stuff like that. And then we just drove around and we ate breakfast out, and you bought me this sweater. That's how old folks have fun.
You know I'm not a big gift buyer anyway.
I know. But anyways, so that was our day yesterday. And we may have grandkids tonight. Don't know for sure. And then I guess tomorrow it's supposed to rain and
We've got flash flood warnings out. We really
rain.
do. And supposed to get a lot of rain.
And then get really, really cold.
Then chance a little bit of snow afterwards, but I'm sure it's not going to do much.
My greenhouse.
We got to carry in stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to have to carry in stuff because even though we have a heater out there, if it gets down to 15, that heater's not going to do much good, I can tell you. So my lemon tree and a few things I want to bring in. My greens and my lettuces, I'll cover them up with my
cloth.
with my my crop cover. They'll be okay. And then I've got
Hopefully.
and I got stuff out in the high tunnel that I'll have to cover up with my row crop covers.
I think I told in a story last year when it got down in the teens and we got, I don't know what, 8 inches of snow, 8 inches.
That was in February?
It was cold. I mean, it got cold for several days. And when that snow started smelting, when it started melting off that cover cloth, and I pulled it back, there were still green underneath there.
Yeah.
There was a few of them had a little touch of wilt, but
not much.
Not much, and they come back, and that was unreal to me because it got down cold before it snowed. Now it got down, and we was getting down in there 5-6 degrees,
yes,
and around zero, and
that's why I'm a firm believer in
that cover crop cloth. That's good stuff.
Yes, that is good stuff, and there's other places you can buy them, but I get mine off Amazon, and I think most of them are in my Amazon shop that I have bought. And yes, they're just
not
wonderful.
real expensive.
No, they're really not. Not for what they do, and so yeah.
And it wasn't under the tunnel, the high tunnel then either. It was just strictly out in the weather. And I was amazed. So I just assumed, because it got so cold before it snowed, I thought, boy, them greens are going to be in trouble. But, like I say, some of them got a little bit of frostbite, but man, for the most part, they come back. I was amazed by that. And it was pretty neat.
It's pretty amazing when it's, you go out there and you pull that off and it's like beautiful green still under there, and you'd think they'd all just be dead, but it does a great job. So, and we like our greens, and they're so good for you. And if y'all could tell, I'm a little bit still stopped up, and this has been going on 2 weeks.
Been sick the whole time she's been on.
I mean, I've not been like, hospital sick or nothing like that. But there's been a lot of this going around our area, even the little kids. And it's like one of the worst sinus infections. It's just... But...
Oldest daughter's had it.
Yeah. My little granddaughter and grandson got it. We got them taken care of fast enough that they are getting over it good. So, anyways...
Unfortunately, I've got to go to a visitation today.
Yes, Mr. Brown has to go to visitation. A family friend has passed away. She was...
I believe she was 92.
92.
Been a family, and on my side of the family for many
years.
Her son is actually, I'm not sure if he still is, but he was the preacher in Louisiana down there where Duck Dynasty...
He was a preacher at their church.
Their congregation.
At their congregation.
And I'm not sure he's still doing that.
No, I think he's...
I think he may not be right
He
now.
retired.
I think he retired from that.
Mike Kellett,
yeah. Good friend, and he'll actually be doing his mother's own funeral, which is...
And you said he done his daddy's funeral too, so... They're a good family.
Yeah.
Yeah. But...
and still got family here close by, and so anyway, got that to do today.
I did order a few seeds the other night. I love botanical interest seeds, and I haven't got my catalog yet. I just went online, and they are out of a lot of seeds. But I love this company, and the seeds that I buy from them are 100% germination.
They're just really well.
And so anyways, I didn't have to order a whole lot because I have got a bunch of seeds put back. I'm a seed hoarder. I mean, I hoard them seeds now, and I keep my own too. But I went ahead and ordered more because I'll put them back and then bring the older seeds up front, and start using them. So I'm always trying to
we got a hold.
I'll
never forget last year we got a hold of some bush beans that were vine beans, climbing beans.
I'm telling you.
And they said bush. They said bush beans, but they were climbers.
They were climbers. And let me tell you something. They were putting out beans plumb into fall.
Yeah, they did.
They were blooming idiots, I'm telling you.
They done.
We ended up just pulling them up. But,
Well, actually, I pulled them up here with the rest of them, but the deer got in there. I
yeah,
took
they
the
did.
fence down, and within a night or two, the deer got in there and ate them up. But
Yeah.
anyway,
We do have something going on in our area now that we never had really, and that's the wild hogs that's coming around here.
yeah, right up the road. Matter of fact, some neighbors had a picture on a game camera that had 23. They had one with 21, and he told me the other day that they had 23 hogs in one picture. So, that's not good.
No, because they're gonna have babies, and their babies are gonna have babies. So, all y'all from Texas, y'all can keep them wild hogs down there. But they are coming up here, evidently, and getting thicker.
They've been around for a while, but they're starting to really.
But anyways, that being said, it kind of worries me about my gardens now. So
I'm afraid I'll come one morning we'll get up and a garden will be wiped out. That's what I'm worried about. I may have to put up electric fence around the garden.
Probably have to. But we just mainly wanted to get on here and make sure that we wish y'all a very happy New Year.
The best that possibly you can have.
And just to thank y'all for everything. Y'all have sent us so many Christmas cards.
Oh my goodness.
Me and my daughter, we've opened them up, and Danny, and we went through them, and it just blesses us so much. The gifts. Thank you so much for the gifts, the handmade gifts, the bought gifts. Everything just means a lot to us. And we're like little kids when a new box comes in. We're like, yoo-hoo, it's another one. And we open it up, and it's just wonderful.
I wish we could remember everybody's name, but that would be impossible.
Well, just get on here and say thank you to everybody.
Yeah, we have
to. There's a lot of Barbaras.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
And hey, I can't believe how many Loris there is.
Bunch of Loris.
Bunch of Loris out there.
And her real name's Laura.
Well, it's Lora, but all my life I've been called Lori.
Lori.
Unless they were mad at me, and then they called me Lord Diane. I've heard you say that.
Diane? Yeah, probably.
I know I'm in trouble.
My mother always called me, if they said Danny Keith, that's my middle name, Keith. Danny Keith, well, I knew that wasn't. I was in trouble.
Or even funnier is when your mama tries to
name off all the
kids before she gets to the right one.
Every kid in my family starts with the letter D. It's Doris, David, Deb, Donna, Danny, Dana, Dennis.
Da.
And she'd start rattling that off. She'd go through all of them trying to get the right one.
That's so funny. But I'm just as bad. I didn't have 7 kids, but I'm constantly calling one of my grandsons my youngest son's name, which is Tyler.
I do too.
I don't know why.
I don't know either.
And then sometimes I'll be talking to Tyler and calling Riker. I don't understand that. But
and
anyway.
Tyler's in Hawaii, and they're having a blast. They were scuba diving this last week.
So
they're down there for the winter.
Keep them in your prayers that they stay good and healthy there, and they get back home.
Yeah,
in a few months, because we sure are missing them. But we're glad they're having that adventure too. She's nursing there in Hawaii in a big hospital right now. So
4 days a week, I think. And my son's homeschooling and Mr. Mom.
For now.
He's
the one that's been off working for a long time. So they had this chance and they took it, and it's been an adventure for them. And I'm glad they got to do it, because you got to do those things when you're young. That's for sure.
You got that right. We never had that opportunity, did we?
No, we had a good life though.
Yes.
The kids did too on that big farm.
We never done without, did we?
Not very much. The kids will sit here and tell you that, we didn't have a lot of money, but let me tell you something. They had a good life on that farm, and so that just goes to show you that you can have a good life anywhere. You just got to make it a good life, and that's mostly done through our Lord. That's for sure. So we hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the day.
And it is December the 31st.
If y'all go to a New Year's Eve party, please be safe. And we will be asleep by at least 9 o'clock probably.
I don't know about that.
So y'all think about us at midnight and y'all after midnight and y'all going, ooh, Happy New Year's. We'll be snoring the roof in.
We're just so blessed, and we've been able to do things on this homestead that we normally wouldn't be able to do.
So thank y'all very much. We'll see y'all next year. And who knows what we'll be doing, because like I always say,
It's just that easy.
we're always doing something, and it's just that easy. God bless everybody. We'll see y'all next year. We love y'all.
See ya.
See ya.